Clear the way!
Hush your racket, auntie. You will kill.
I seek the Master Brewer, Hakuf.
I have no time. Speak to one of my overseers if you must.
You misunderstand. I am a Magi. Apollodorus sent me.
Apollodorus, of course.
He sent me for the Scarab, the shadow that darkens Sais.
Shh, please. That is an evil name to speak aloud. Apollodorus knows the people are suffering. In my position, many confide in me. Trade is strangled, the soldiers run rampant, and the weight of Ptolemy's taxation crushes the breath from us. Come with me. Let us retire where we have a roof overhead. Come, hurry!
Where's this delivery headed?
To Yamu for the Sekhmet ceremony. Get them sealed up and on the cart.
There are many terrible stories about the Scarab. I am sure Apollodorus told you. Tales of mutilation, disappearances, and folk buried in the desert and left to die. A horrendous fate. Trapped in the shimmering sand, your mind and body pounded by the remorseless sun. Waiting for the final release into the Duat. But these are only stories. There are real villains in Sais. But the Scarab, if he exists, it is not safe to speak of him.
The investigations of Hakuf's agents. Concerns of the people. Sais is no different than Siwa.
The last man who asked questions about the scarab was near beaten to death, with his tongue cut out.
Who was he?
Or Cooper, father-in-law to the most powerful man in the region, Tahaka. That boy, Awab, is his grandson.
Hey, you tired of winning? I'm looking for your grandfather. Do you know where he went?
No, he left on the road to Campiros. He should have been home by now.
I'll see if I can find him along the road.
Een nacht er. Huurt en bed. Please! These crops need to be loaded for transport by the day's end.
A little more than a moment of my time, don't you think?
I'm sorry. We are normally two, but my son cannot keep up.
One thing at a time. Let your boy rest. I will help you collect your harvest. He is too young to be working the fields.
I know it, but my... field hands ran off when I couldn't pay. The tax collectors demand all my grain, or they will burn my house down. Thank you, sir. Now I'll be able to pay Sefetu's dogs off. This time at least.
Tell me about these tax collectors.
They ride the roads all around Sais, sticking mostly to the outskirts. Their rabid master, Sefetu, has them tax the people for all they have.
Let me see if I can find them and convince them to change their ways. You work on your farm and raising your boy.
Yes, Ned. Now that he can get some rest, I think my boy will get back his strength. The gods praise you.
We're innocent.
Is there any news about Jessica?
Nothing since that demon soldiers arrested her. None escaped the firebrand's fort alive.
Did you have any
I
trouble
heard no
bringing
say
your
that
crops
it
to
was
market?
Work with me!
You look just about dead.
Hustlers, entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here, but
You are Bayek, yes? My master is anxious that you get this letter. It is urgent.
Your master? Do I know him?
His name is Otis. You haven't met. All is explained in the letter.
I must deal with Sefetu's archers in Sais. They are his eyes. Will Siwa never know peace? I will go to the Sarajina camp to learn if there is any truth. Will Siwa never know peace? I will go to the Sarajina camp to learn if there is any truth to this letter.
The Magi has returned in need of more finery?
Yes, in a moment. I'm curious, Reda. Where are your parents?
Long story, Seni. Ephilakitai of Alexandria caught them stealing and boiled them in a bronze bull.
By Anubis. I am sorry, Reda.
No need. The gods took my family, but gave me my camel, Amun, a great steed. I wander the desert and see the sun set when I want to. This is my freedom.
I see. As always, you are wise beyond your years.
Osiris here's not the mourning of the weary-hearted. You wanna sell or buy anything, Seni? The future is golden.
Hello, hello. Done. Agreed. A pleasure.
This area is off limits.
You will not pass, dog!
Hey, wait! Nothing can pass! After him! Alarm! Over here! You're dead! I have a shot! I can hit him! Hey! Trouble him! I'll get this in my range! Lock him inside! I'll get this in my range! I can hit him! What? That's low. Pathetic. I have a shot! Clear the way!
بدنه عالي خيط. Handsome Abin wird in seine right position gerecht.
Clear off! Hurry! Keep the Archon safe!
Worms, take you!
You will regret
I must deal with Sefetu's archers in Sais. They are his eyes.
But let your feet carry you to fabled Letopolis. Letopolis is a dream made for, a new home for you, built by your hands and labor. It is not the future, but the promise of a glorious lighthouse of hope, all alone in the desert night.
Halt! Stay there! Some awesome soup.
Hoppy knit!
You've signed your own...
Hey!
Join the dead. I can hit the dog.
Time is up, imbecile! You're going to pay!
Minne,
I can hit him easy!
horses?
Yes? Fresh cockles and mussels today.
My name is Bayek. I come from Hakuf. He needs your help as a friend of Jeska.
I'm listening.
Since Jeska was killed, Hakuf needs a trusted agent to shepherd people out from under Sefetu's watch.
Dead. You and Hakuf are out of touch. Jeska's too tough to be held by Sefetu. She escaped the firebrand.
What? Where is she?
Back on the river. She took a felucca loaded with supplies to the people she sheltered. She's taken a dangerous route to the southwest past the hippopotamuses to avoid Sefetu's eyes. If you follow the coast, you'll find her.
Huh?
Drive them off! What are you called?
Bayek.
Good to meet you, Bayek. I am Jeska.
How did you end up here?
I got lost. Sailed the wrong way.
I would not call avoiding Sefetu's patrols the wrong way.
What do you know of Sefetu?
Hakuf believed you are dead, but you escaped. He needs you back.
Help me get these supplies to my village. There are many depending on me. And we will talk. do you know Hakuf?
I was sent to him by a man to whom I am pledged. I believe we are working towards the same end.
Well, Hakuf is a great man. Though Sais is a region of self-proclaimed great men. But Hakuf has a good heart. He cares for his people and his city.
Yes. He protects them from cowards like the Scarab and Sefetu.
I have smuggled many families like poor Wenis and her son out of Sais to keep them safe. Those who have tried to refuse Sefetu, he has burned to death.
You are courageous to protect families that are not your blood.
If you say. No! No! Pentu! Annen! Wenis!
Distract the enemy. I will push on.
Help! I got trouble here!
Something is not right. Eyes open. You hear something?
If you say. I hide them in my village until we can arrange a caravan to get them beyond the desert. Hence the food and medicine I bring.
How did you survive?
Sefetu soldiers brought me to Fort Nikil where they burned and tortured me. But I spat in their faces. When they thought me broken, by the gods, Sefetu has come! Sefetu's men are burning everything!
Stay here. Let me take care of them. It is done.
So many lives turned to ash. Is anyone left?
We need to be quick. More will come.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
By the gods, you are still alive! I will not leave you here. My cousins have a farm nearby. It may be untouched. Please, help me bring Pentu.
Of course. I will take him.
DP! Abana! I'm
going to kill you!
Thank you for Pentu's life.
I did nothing that you would not have done. He owes his life to you. This is not the end of it, however.
No. Those dogs still hunt for the prick master. I will go to Hakuf. We must find a way to peel Sefetu out of his shell and deal with him.
I cannot bring your people back from Duat, but I will help you avenge your village.
You cannot stay in there! You are only making it more difficult on yourself!
I refuse! No more! They take too much!
My idiot brother has barricaded himself inside.
Who is it that you're speaking to? It's one of them, isn't it?
No, you fool! He fears Sefetu's men, but hiding his head in a bush solves nothing.
I am not an ostrich! Do I hear horses? Is it them? You better run!
Please, if it does not work, Sefetu's tax collectors will do something terrible.
I'm not sure I can convince him, but I will keep an eye out for these tax collectors. Perhaps I can persuade them to leave you alone.
Time to die, fish. Boatman is coming for you. Don't nod off. Get out of the way!
I heard another merchant failed to pay.
I heard Nofuri say that they were packing up to move to the top.
Entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here. But
I must deal with Sefetu's archers. I should find this Zervos and see what he knows about Sefetu. See if he's connected to the Scarab. I will ask among the merchants, see which are friendly to him.
Shemeni Nesu.
خري بده خير.
Come for a haggle, neighbor? I'll take it. All right. I'll take it. Yeah. All right.
How no fair worship? ينتخرج
مرتايو وقوتيو خنكم بنختخت
سنب مريت سيد
ردات فعلا
خطبت نفر
Farewell and good
Es
fortune.
ha Negeru.
Good day for business?
Not half bad. What are you looking for today?
For Zervos, the harbor master. Do you know where to find him?
You are looking for who? Why? I don't know him. I heard he was dead. Why are you bothering about him? He was a good man.
A good man? So you do know him?
I don't. I just heard others say it. Leave me be.
Care for some dates? Finest in the area. Same ones the brewery uses for its famous beer.
I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
Zervos? The harbor master is dead.
Good. I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
Finest metalwork in size.
You look like a strap.
Any further word on Zervos?
Sorry. Who is that again?
Another late night.
They are all long these days.
I see.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Ahau, nefer Washem.
By order of Sefetu, a curfew is imposed in town after dusk. By order of Sefetu, a curfew is imposed in town after dusk. By order of Sefetu, a curfew is imposed in town after dusk.
How are you keeping? As best I can. I'm tired of hiding.
We are not fighting men. You can take the bounty off my head.
I am not one of Sefetu's men. I'm searching for Zervos, on behalf of Hakuf.
Good. I am Zervos, mighty harbor master of Sais. Forced to hide on my own docks.
Why is Sefetu after you?
That dog. He is strangling the whole town.
Taxes us to death.
He burned my cousin's farm.
That's right.
I've been doing what I can, helping people hide their imports and exports. What Sefetu does not see, he cannot tax.
And he figured it out.
His men raided my business and my house. But I hid my records on my felucca. If they haven't found my boat yet, they soon will.
I'll see what I can do.
My felucca is tied up at the Sais docks. I would prefer to have it back in one piece. But if you must destroy it, go carefully. Sefetu's men watch the harbor like hawks.
Best not to draw attention here.
How much better luck? I see you.
You'll pay for that!
Target is in range! Come on, lads, this way!
Any luck?
Rip you to shreds!
find anything yet?
Follow me! Die, worm! Tired of living, horse son?
Trouble here! Come on!
I'll find you, dog! Dirty now!
You needn't hide any longer. I secured your felucca. Your documents are safe.
You saved my felucca. Here. Take this as a small token of thanks.
I must deal with Sefetu's archers in Sais. They are his eyes.
You have made things better here.
You clearly have people who are willing to help you out, Zervos. Why don't you take on Sefetu?
Sefetu is too powerful, too greedy. He knows there is no one strong enough to stop him. We are not fighting men. Sefetu surrounds himself with soldiers. His base at Fort Nikiu is guarded with ballistae. Fool that I am. I helped him import them.
May Amun watch over you.